Hello YouTube, this is another video from my channel, and today I am going to be doing a set review of the Doctor Who LEGO Ideas set. Now this set is from a LEGO type which takes requests and then makes certain sets based on how many requests or likes this idea got. So Doctor Who made it in there, and I like the front of the box. It's basically telling you all you've got in there. You've got the inside, you've got the 12th Doctor over here, and the 11th Doctor, which they do give you both. And then they have a Weeping Angel, 2 Daleks, which I really like their design, and then Clara Oswald over here. So the back of the box just is basically showing you the same thing, and the TARDIS does actually have a lot of moving parts as they are displaying. Shows a list of all the characters and how the 11th Doctor regenerates into the 12th, which I like that they gave you both figures, and just one of the two main characters in the TARDIS. So now let's just basically move on to the characters, shall we? Right now, let's start with the main three. We have the 12th Doctor, the 11th Doctor, and Clara. So the 12th Doctor has got a purple jacket, which was worn by the 11th in the time of the Doctor, so basically he has just regenerated. And he does not have a double-sided face, but his eyes are really angry right there. Oh, shoot. Okay, no, that was... So, basically, first of all, I would like to point out that he has the new sonic screwdriver printed Lego piece, which I really like. The camera won't focus, but that's okay. But it comes in only this set and then a LEGO Dimensions level pack of the 12th Doctor. So next we have the 11th Doctor, and I like that they gave you the 5th season 11th Doctor, and it's got printed on his shirt and on his legs. I forgot to mention that on the 12th Doctor, the jacket's printed going down onto his legs, but it's not printed on the back with this jacket. Neither with the 11th Doctor is that printed, but that's perfectly okay because it still looks really awesome. And the 11th Doctor's head is double-sided though. You just turn it over and it's got a little more serious face right there on him. And he does come with a fez because fezzes are cool. And he can wear it, but it'll look a little weird because there'll be no hair on his head. So last, we've got Clara Oswald. She's got the clothes that she wore in the time of the Doctor. Again, the red of her skirt is printed all around her legs, so that is really cool. And she's got a hairpiece. I've never actually owned a hairpiece like this, but her head is double-sided here on this side. She looks confused because that's probably one of your main emotions when traveling with the Doctor. But next we have the Weeping Angel. Now this was actually a very clever made Weeping Angel. It's got that brick on the bottom, which basically resembles a dress or a long toga or something like that. And so the wings are connected by this weird see-through back part. I don't know if you can see that, but they're just two clip-on bricks right there that hold the wings in place. And this interesting hairpiece, which conceals Weeping Angel's really creepy face, actually. That is pretty scary. So, next, we have one of the most iconic Doctor Who villains, the Daleks. Now, they give you 2 of these, and they have a building set of their own, and they actually nailed them really well this time. The Dimensions Dalek in that set was a little more chunky for rebuilding purposes, but since this is just a Dalek, I think that they really nailed it with this design. Now, I just wanted to point something out. LEGO Idea sets are very complicated to make, so the instructions are very thick. Look at that. Look at that layer of pages. And it took me at least 2 days to make this thing, but I don't know if it'll take you that long because I just ran out of time. But next we have the most iconic thing about Doctor Who, the TARDIS. Now, this is by far one of the coolest LEGO creations I have ever seen. It's got a bunch of window pieces which aren't see-through. It's just really cool that they were able to make it like this, and there are many moving parts in this. For starters, the top of the TARDIS will come off like so, where you can then bend down, or no, up the sides of the TARDIS, therefore allowing you to open up the side of TARDIS doors, allowing you to see the inside of the TARDIS, which will later connect to the interior part of the TARDIS, because if you ever built a TARDIS at home, you always wanted to carry the outside around with the inside, because that's what most scenes in the set would do. So inside there, you've got a little peg piece that will connect to the interior in a later spot, and they've got the lights on the inside, the round things, if you will, and they just got a door piece right here, which is supposed to be the inside of that. So I'm going to leave this over here because this is going to later correspond with what we are going to look at next, which is the interior of the TARDIS. This is probably what eats up most of the instructions, and it is just a really cool build, and it's got a lot of complicated parts in the middle section. I can just show you that separately. If I can pull this thing off. Yes, okay, so here you've surrounded the middle with these see-through blue poles, and there are just a bunch of complicated computer parts here. Got just some keyboards and little studs, see-through lights, the main lever here, computer screens and whatnot. It's very complicated, and it's just put together so smoothly. I'm really loving this LEGO set. And there are stairs down here, but I don't know why they're going down, because in the TARDIS, the stairs should be connected over this way. But that's okay, because that can still be moved or whatever to go up or whatever, which is actually in the show. So, basically, what you do to connect these two parts, there is a little rod over here that can be thrust into the other side of the set. If you can just get that in there. It's actually very difficult. There we go. So, that just gives you a long little walkway there, which you can place characters on. And you can, I don't know, just put that on top, just to hang it there. And you could just mess around with the guys inside. So, that is basically most of the set in a nutshell, guys. Hope you like this video. Thank you for watching. Please like. If you want to see more videos like this, then just leave something in the comment section. And my next video will be a gaming video, and we'll be testing out a certain old video game. So if you want to see that, then stick around, and I will see you later.